I say this in every video, but while my eyelashes are drying, I'm gonna film another video. So today's video is going to be an empties video for March and April. Like most people, I was in quarantine for the whole month because of my health conditions. I'm considered high risk according to my doctors, who are specialists in my diseases. So I was getting paid by my company to stay home at pretty much all of quarantine, March and April. So I was trying to use up products and watch TV shows and do things that I have never done before, as well as try to stay productive. So today I'm going through all the products that I used up, which really isn't that many. This video isn't sponsored. I don't have that many views or people watching me. It's just something I thought that would be fun to film, because then I can go back throughout the years, look at all the products I used up, and it's kind of like a mini review of things that I liked or didn't like. So when I run out of a product, I'm like, did I like that? I can go back and watch it. That's why I like filming these videos, and I also like watching them because that's how I get my inspiration on products to buy the next time. My quarantine list is very small. I was trying to use up Bath and Body products because I knew I wasn't going to be wearing makeup every day. So I accomplished some of my goals, but really only have like 6 products. So I'm just going to jump into it, and hopefully this video isn't super boring. First product I have is not a brand that I support, or I used to, but I don't. It's a Bath and Body Works product, and it is the Winter Citrus Wreath Soap. I've had this in my bathroom for a long time, and I was trying to regift it, but nobody liked the scent. So I just used it up because when quarantine came, it was really hard to find antibacterial soaps or soap in general, hand sanitizer, everything was just wiped off the shelves. And I already had this, so I decided to go ahead and use it up. And I also purchased 4 more. That was, I think, February. I was in Durham and everything was getting wiped off the shelves, and that was before like things started shutting down and we really knew how bad this was gonna get. So before it got that bad, before toilet paper got wiped off the shelves, I got soap and toilet paper and paper towels and stocked up on some mandatory food things like rice. But I used to love Bath & Body Works soaps. My mom used them when I was growing up. This scent actually did smell like a Christmas wreath, which would be awesome during Christmas time. If you have like a spare bathroom for guests, I would put this in there. Product I needed to use up by May of last year, but I didn't. And I was trying to get it out of my bathroom just to use it up. It is the Olive Branch Shower Gel by Lush. And I used this entire thing up and then rinsed it out. The containers that can get recycled, I do recycle. So this smells awesome. I love it with the caramel lotion. And it just smells like, to me it smells like musky, which is why I like it. But it's supposed to smell like olives, which I don't really get from it. But it's a great fall scent because it's not super olivey and it's not super manly. It could go both ways, but I like this because it has a little bit of like a musky scent to me, which I like during the fall time. It's a bright orange color, so it's gorgeous, and it just smells really good. So this is my go-to fall scent, and I will buy this every single year, probably until the day I die. It is fabulous. The product I have is a body conditioner. It's the Rose Argan, and this is a sample. So when you go to Lush, you can request, I think one, maybe 3. I think it's 1 sample. When you buy something, they ask you what you want. Sometimes I tell them what I specifically want, and sometimes I say surprise me. But sometimes they give you soaps, and I don't like the little soap samples, but my nephews do. But this one I specifically asked for. I've used this in the past, and I love it because it's in the Rose Jam scent, or the Rose Bubblegum scent, which is my favorite scent for spring and summer. You put this on and then rinse it off, and it leaves your skin super soft. It does, for me, give me a little bit of that oily texture like the bath oils do, but it's not super oily. I really like this. I would repurchase this time and time again. Going into that, I have a Rose Jam scent, which I used up, I want to say in the end of February, beginning of March. It was supposed to be used up by October, so it was almost like bad, but it still smelled good. So I used it up in coordination with that argan oil. I actually have one of these, like a mini one, in my shower right now, along with the Hippie Happy one, which smells like citrus. This is my like summer spring scent, but I buy Rose Jam in the fall too because it smells like roses and it just smells amazing. The thing I have is a hair conditioner by Lush, and this is the Retreat conditioner. This is one of my favorites. It is very light, so for me, I can get away with using this, but it's not the most conditioning thing. I have dry everything, dry lips, dry skin, dry hair, and this just isn't thick enough for my hair, but this and the Rehab shampoo are my favorite hair products by them. So this had to get used up by June this year. So I went ahead and used it up because this was the first opened conditioner in my shower. I try to use up products in the order I buy them, and I realized I accidentally opened a new conditioner before using this one up. So that's why this one got used up, and why everything is mostly Lush is because I bought all of this at the same time. So I was like, I need to use up this Lush stuff before it expires and before I open up anything else. So that was the goal of quarantine, was to use those face masks that I don't really touch, don't really go for, and if it's something that's not opened, can I give it away? Pictured in here, I used one of those Tony Mole face masks in aloe vera, and I don't really like sheet masks because they don't really fit on my face, for one, and I don't really know if they do anything, but it was really nice. I put it flat on my face and pushed it into the areas, and I laid down flat on my bed and just listened to music or watched some YouTube videos and just let it sink into my skin for 30 minutes. When I rinsed my face and everything, it still felt really nice and like cooling and awesome. So I would recommend that. I didn't keep the package because I forgot. It's really hard to throw things in a specific box instead of throwing them in the trash. But with Lush, I know you can collect these. When you take 5 of these clean containers back to Lush, you get a free face mask. So I keep the ones like this, and the ones like this I recycle. The last product I have is another mask, and it's the Cup of Coffee Face and Body Mask. This is one of the containers you can recycle. This smells straight up like coffee grounds, and it will get your shower dirty if you get like a clump of it on the edge of the shower that doesn't get rinsed off. It will stay as a clump on the side of the shower. So my shower had a bunch of coffee grounds everywhere, so I had to clean it like every week that I used this, which I cleaned my shower every week anyway, so that wasn't a huge big deal. This is a face and body mask, so you can put it on your face, you could put it on your body, you let it sit. This says for 15 minutes. I left it on for like 5, but I love using this just even as a scrub, not necessarily a mask. On my butt, on my legs, on my arms, anywhere I have dry skin, my elbows, my armpits. I have a dry patch right here on my face that is always there. This makes your skin so freaking soft. I can't even explain it. But if I take this and rub it on my legs before I shave, and then I shave, it exfoliates it so well. And then I am like baby smooth, which I have dry skin, but I'm not like cracky all everywhere. I have dry elbows, my knees, my feet are really, really bad. Sometimes my legs, but for the most part, like my arms, my chest, my thighs stay pretty hydrated, and I'm very, very soft. If somebody touches my arm, they say, oh, you have soft skin. Well, it's because one, I use lotion, but not every single day. 2, I exfoliate every time I shave, and I do like doing masks on my face and body. This smells straight up like coffee. It's amazing. If you don't like coffee, you're not gonna like it. And I love this in the mornings. After I run, I would put this everywhere, let it sit and dry, and then get in the shower. So like do your hair, or I would like, sometimes I straighten or curl my hair and then put it in a shower mask and then take a shower so my hair doesn't get messed up. But This is really great if you want to brush your teeth, whiten your teeth, and let it set and then rinse it off. I would 100% rebuy this, and I would definitely buy this as a gift for somebody like my brother or my older sister, somebody that I know likes the scent of coffee. 100. That is my Lush haul. Like I said, these containers will get saved in a special container for when I go back to Lush, which is not often. I only go when I'm at my sister's house, which is usually when I spend like $200, $300 on one trip, which is why all of this was mostly Lush. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. I love doing Empties videos. Unfortunately, I didn't have any makeup products, and I didn't have anything in my collection that I wanted to declutter, but I did use up a lot of things in my shower, which was my goal because I had so many things in there, from exfoliants to different masks to different shower gels and stuff. I was just trying to use up everything and only have one shower gel, one conditioner, one mask, etc. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here where I talk about makeup and bath and body things and things that I enjoy and that I would want to watch from other people. So yeah, bye.